This is video 1 for Dwarf or Kachcho, Dwarven Rest. And this one is focused on Dwarf Peak and its basin and the mines get added in. Basically, this is Dwarf Peak. It's actually in at least 5 of my novels in my novel series. The Bonds That Bind starts that series. This is the mountain that the dwarves live on, take ownership of. It holds a lot more than that if you read the series. And there are stairs leading all the way around the mountain. Basically, you start down here, you go up, follow it around. You come out, you go in, you drop down here. Comes out here. From here, you head there, around the outside. There was a cave-in at one point. Well, a landslide, I should say. And a lot of them ended up down here. So you got some gaps you got to get through. Head up there. There are stairs on this side that lead to this building. Otherwise the stairs lead around and you end up on top. If you're invited in, you can actually use any one of these stairs that are on the side of the building. Because all these buildings have doorways. You don't have to go all the way around. But if you're sneaking in, good luck. So Dwarf Peak basically is designed modular. This comes apart in 4 pieces. This comes apart in 6 pieces. You want to play with just one piece? Play with just one piece. You want to play with them together? By all means play with them together. You can set them up where they're just in the background, or you can set them up like this and play with it on the indoors. Get some dwarves in here. You can actually, there are interiors. Basically, you set up a bed. You could set up a torch stand. Decide you want a torch stand over here, which would be an odd place. I'd actually put it more over there. There's actually more than you could really fit at one time. We got a forge, smelter. We just set of doors here. You want to put doors somewhere. There's some heraldry. More heraldry. I should probably hold that up. They're blue so they don't show up as nicely. Blue is what I had to work with. There's just a kitchen stove. You want to cook something. You got tables. 3 sizes of tables. They're all under the interiors. You got a water pipe because water has to get in the mountain and be controlled somehow. When you're doing the interiors, you can also use things like rocks. They're actually meant for the exterior, but a rock would fit perfectly fine in here. There's a cave-in on the inside. Oh, and a column. Can't forget to mention the column. Those are basically interiors to decorate this. The elevator does work. There'll be a different video. It goes down. You can put a dwarf in it. He can fall over. Because the camera's going, I can't really reach him. And then you can basically move him up to another floor. This does hook on here. When you're closing it though, you'll want to put it inside so it actually closes tightly. The part where the mines fit in is this feeds out into the basin, but you can also attach one of these to it. And I'm double checking to make sure you can't really see it. Basically there's a mine, there's another mine. You can have it hook where the mine is right on this side. These are designed, let me move these out of the way. If only real life was this easy, you could just kind of move your mines around and move everything around. You can print as many of these pieces, there are 5 of them, at any times you want. And you can arrange them. They can be a never-ending mine set. There are, of course, bits of gold you could throw in. Maybe you want them to actually find it easily. We'll put it right out in the middle. Maybe put a bit of one over there. There are monsters, of course, that you can fight underground. Spiders, and let's put a queen behind this one. So if you're going to go behind that one, there's a... She's lovely because lots of little legs. These don't print beautifully because the supports are so tight. So I just leave the supports under them. The legs do print. Just don't take the supports off. You got that one. And then of course you got the Grenchuli, which could appear anywhere here, and they could fight him. You could put him in the bowl, you could put him wherever you want. It. Is it a him or her? They. You put them. Kalias, you could put whatever you want. There are, of course, dwarves with the mine carts. That would fit perfectly down here. You've got the pickaxe dwarves. And you just have dwarves walking around. If they're going to fight the monsters, you put one with a weapon. This is basically how the mountain works. Close it up and set up the outside. That'll be the second video. And this, it's a playset. Just like an old school play school. I mean, there's a name drop. Not that, of course. This is a lot more simple. But this is basically a play set to play, so you could have your dwarves in a mountain, and the next video will cover the outskirts around the mountain.